Hey, how's it going, guys? Thank you for stopping by, checking out our YouTube page, checking out our YouTube channel. We are live today. I don't know why it shows the StreamYard thing. We'll have to get rid of that. But we are live today. Live questions and answers. Sorry, that threw me off a little bit. Live questions and answers for lasers, woodworking, etc. If you don't know me, my name is Rick. I'm also known as Ricks2Cents with my fellow co-host, Steve Makes Everything, Steve, and Roger from Roger's Shop. We're here to answer you guys' live questions. So if you guys have anything you guys want to know, anything you guys want to talk about, let us know. You guys want to say anything?
We'll start with the answer to your question. You can actually put a logo up in the corner there.
I mean, I don't know why all of a sudden.
Replace the duck.
Oh, I like that actually.
The duck?
Yeah.
You like the duck?
I like ducks.
I have two of them that come to my yard every day. They eat and then they leave like they're using me.
Well, we have here are wild turkeys, and they're actually fun to watch, especially the males as they try to impress the females and get their plume all puffed up. And
yeah, we have pheasants here.
You eat them?
Steven? No, they're protected here. I don't think you can shoot them.
Oh wow! Yeah, you can eat them here.
I had lots of turkeys where I lived in the middle part of the country, but here don't seem to have turkeys. I'm not sure why, because they can live pretty much anywhere.
All right, I got.
What are we going to talk about tonight?
Hey, how's it going, Corby? How's it going?
Well, we'll take in your questions for lasers or woodworking, or maybe you want to look at 3D printers in action or ask some questions about that. We can do that too.
Yes. My son is catching roly-polies and he's very excited. He calls them. Oh, you want to say hi? He wants to show his bugs he caught. Here, say hi really quick.
Hi. They're roly-polies, but they bite really bad, but they can actually burn too.
What you got there? How come your lips all blue?
Oh, because of my drink. Yeah.
Here, take your drink. Take your bugs.
First, I have to show.
No, do not open them. He wants to open them, show everyone the bugs. Leave them. Okay. Here, go upstairs to Mama.
There's a billion of them.
Why is no one smiling? Well, Roger's old and grumpy. I'm smiling. What are you talking about?
No, okay. So that I just stole pictures off random videos.
Oh, in our thumbnail. Yeah.
In our thumbnail, and made them so. Maybe we should update our profile pictures. But
well, yeah. I tend to be serious, so.
Yeah, I'd like to think I'm serious. I look grumpy most of the time, but I'm hardly ever grumpy.
What does that say? Surely you can't be serious, but you must be serious.
Stop calling me Shirley.
Yeah. Eating
everybody now wants to do roly-polies. Yeah.
I think he was drinking those little Kool-Aid pops or whatever. Yeah. No, don't open the bugs. Who knows what he has in there in that kid? He's not scared.
This one's a good question here. It's through the magic of video editing.
Yep. In fact, when I do videos on mine and show the lasers in action, I speed them up, usually to 300 to 500% actual time. But I also put a little statement up there. This is like 3 times or 5 times actual speed. I do the same thing with CNC.
Yeah,
I do too. Unless it's really obvious that it's sped up.
Right.
Because for big jobs, I'll go up to like 20 times normal speed, right? And the thing is just bulleting back and forth, and it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious that it's sped up. At least it should be.
Corp said that we all look constipated on. Okay, well, I'll update it.
After eating a pretty good portion of fried cabbage, I can tell you I'm not.
Yeah. But yeah, it's funny. So where is everyone joining us from? I know we got some regulars in. We got Corb and Steve and Those are regulars. I always see them in. Looks like weekly, so that's cool. What are we on right now? Are we on this is our 13th live. Can you believe it? That's crazy.
13. That's
lucky number.
The title at the top says 12.
Does it?
It does on my screen anyway. That's why I was a little confused. I sent you a message and said, "Hey, is this really the link? Because this one says 12."
Oh, I apologize. I was going crazy trying to do these coins. Hey guys, so I asked a bunch of people, and I asked Steve and Roger before we started here. Do me a favor and give me honest opinion. And at any point, I'm not being I won't be butthurt on your opinions, but I just want your guys' opinion. When you make these challenge coins, right? They're obviously brand new, right? And they have I bring them to a super high polish, but some people don't like that look. They want them to look tarnished or patine or aged. So would you think it looks better like this with the black in it? Like that? Or do you think it looks better just like that? What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? How you like that, Roger, by the way?
That's cool.
So, and everyone sees them all well and shiny. So this is what they look like when they're done. They're not very impressive at all. Obviously, elbow grease to make them look nice.
We got a few new people in here tonight. We got Abe here. Cesar.
Oh, in Belgium. Isn't it like in the middle of the night there?
It's pretty late there. It's got to be. Maybe we should have a live stream early in the morning for the people in Europe.
I like them both. I like with the black and the better.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people like that patina.
So when you did the black, did you just like put some paint in there, or did you just leave it unpolished?
No. So what I actually did is, I'm sharing a little secret. Is I took some micro rubbing compound and I put it on it, and then I used the polishing stone and I just shot it all in it and then polished it, and it actually kind of filled it
and hardened it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've done things like that, but
yeah, and then when you hit it with the polisher, it heats it up and it actually like turns solid rock hard.
It bakes it to the surface. Yeah.
Yep. So that's my little trick. If you guys want to do a patina.
There we go. It's only 1:30 there. If you're a 20-year-old, that's nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Back in those days, I could stay up when I need a couple sleep a night, a couple hours. I'd be right back at work.
Thank you for joining us at 1:30 in the morning. That shows your dedication to see us. That's very cool.
Even when I was 20, I still went to bed at 10 o'clock. I wake up at 5 in the morning. So
yeah. Same
so
with me.
if you want to do a live stream in Europe, I can start that one for you.
He says 20 years old. I don't even remember those days.
I remember those days, but some of the memories aren't quite so good, especially when it comes to like Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill, or Mad Dog 2020. Those were not real good memories from there.
Mason, Illinois. Roger and I are both in Illinois. So
yep.
Yeah. Is that how you say that? Mason, not Mazon?
No, I think it's Mason. Or at least that's how I've always heard it pronounced. You said it the French fancy way.
Well, don't ever think I speak fancy French by any means.
That's like going to Target and calling it Target.
The Target, yeah. That's the upscale version.
Yeah, the old Mad Dog 2020. Boy, I got some memories of that.
All right, let's find some questions about lasers here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You guys got any questions?
Reminiscing about our 20s.
You guys got any questions? Let us know. That's what we're here to do. You got questions? We got answers.
So it's the latest gossip this week. Anybody hear anything exciting? No gossip? I'm talking to you two.
There's usually lots of gossip on YouTube.
Yeah, the P. Diddy thing is going absolutely nuts.
I mean, laser gossip, not well, I'll say entertainment and use the term loosely.
That's crazy.
The only bit of gossip I have, I can't talk about because I'm under NDA. So,
oh man,
for another 3 weeks probably.
Okay.
End of the
Can
month.
you say what type of laser?
Yeah, a fiber laser.
Okay. Cool. I already know that.
No, not the mom port.
No?
Different one. Different one.
Okay. Very cool.
Well, I like this next question that's coming up here from the Junk Journal Shop. Rick, can you pop that up there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I did it once, but I did it when I was in high school in wood shop. That's the last time I did it. It was all hand cut with a Japanese saw.
Wow. By hand?
Yeah, all by hand. We weren't allowed to use power tools because the shop teacher cut his fingers off on the table saw, so we all had to use hand tools.
What?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm painful but funny. Thanks, Stephen. So I did actually a video on living hinges about probably 18 months ago, if you look back in there. Actually did a couple. I did one on a desk organizer too that used living hinges. Ooh, look at that cool guy.
I don't know, he looks a little bit shady. Would you buy a used car from him?
You can see my practicing and my little notes, right? You always write notes.
Yeah, I do that too.
Who's the mystery man on top? Is that the brother you don't talk about?
Yeah, let's see. I had to put a mask over him. He was COVID affected.
Steven's my hero.
Someone asked, what is the best wood for photos?
I am partial to either oak or walnut when I do custom photo frames.
The frame or the actual engraving on the wood?
Yeah, I thought it was the actual photo. That's why I went and got that picture to show it.
Well, for there, you want a close grain wood like birch or, you don't want open grain wood like oak or anything like that. You want a light grain wood. Birch or poplar.
Yeah, poplar's good.
Cedar works if you get the white cedar.
Yeah,
that's pretty easy to engrave.
Like heartwood.
Dan just say never got the link. It's in the group email. I can reply to it real quick.
Yeah, because there's Daniel waiting to answer a wood question, and he's not here.
Today is the 10th, right?
Oh, by the way, for anyone who's got a CNC, Vectric VCarve 12 released today. If you bought it in the last, I think, 6 months, you get it for free. I got mine for free. Yeah,
Maple's good.
Maple works well as long as you get. I guess it's sapwood and not heartwood. The lighter stuff anyway, with very little grain, it works really well. Yeah, there you go. It's DB Cooper on the top.
There was a question there about slowing down the laser head when it goes to the start position. Yeah, there's a setting in Lightburn for that you can change, and I, for the life of me, can't think of what it is offhand. You can change your speed.
If you look in the machine settings, I think it's under like edit on the menu. You'll see machine settings down at the bottom, and if you open that up, it'll pull the settings off of your laser, and you'll see one there that talks about. There's two actually. One that's the homing speed slow and the homing speed fast, and you can just edit those and slow it down.
Hey Daniel, I just replied to that.
Maybe like 100 millimeters a second's probably pretty good.
There's also a setting for framing if you think you're framing too slow or framing too fast, or
So I did these three. And I was torn between these two, but I'll share my settings. I did a contrast of 20, brightness of 5, gamma was 1.0. I did my speed was 3000, my max power was 60. and it was Stucky or Stucky, or how you say that? Stucky?
Stucky, yeah.
Stucky?
You
That's what I had to
didn't
look.
watch my video on recently magical settings for images, right? Because I
No.
never touch unless the image is really screwed up from the beginning, the source image. I never touch things like contrast or gamma or any of those.
Well, see, I can't go that. You see the line in the shirt? I have a Burberry shirt on, like it has those weird, crazy lines.
Yeah.
So it picked them up pretty. That was pretty crazy, actually.
Did you try it? Did you try it in grayscale?
No, I did them all on Stucky. Oh, I did this one on Jarvis.
Yeah, it's basically the same. Yeah, if you do, you know, you're not a real laser guy unless you can do it in grayscale, right?
Yeah, and I was experimenting.
Give it a shot, man. Run
Yeah,
a material test.
Grayscale looked dark to me. Look, that's it.
Well, just go faster.
Yeah, see how dark that looked?
Yeah. So
versus how that looked?
yeah. So with grayscale, you get an upper and lower limit for your power. Lower limits probably on most diode lasers is probably going to be about 7-8% because they don't engrave down to 0 usually. And then the top end, if it's still dark, you can lower the top end down to maybe 80% or something, and that'll make it lighter. Or you can just go faster. There you go. The real opinion comes true here.
What do you
anyway, I did do a video on image engraving with grayscale specifically, and it's mostly around getting the interval right, because most people start up their laser and go, oh, I'll set it to 800 lines per inch or something, and it just makes everything dark. So figure out, what laser did you use
For mine?
Yeah.
That was the Atezza V35.
Okay, so it's probably like a 0.1 millimeter interval. Set your interval to maybe 0.11 or something, or 0.12, and engrave it with grayscale. And like I said, you can raise the low end because you're not going to engrave it at 1%.
That was the
and
grayscale.
You can lower the high end if it's dark.
It was definitely a lot darker.
Yeah, well, dark is not bad.
No, I wasn't, but I'm not saying that. I was just saying I was experimenting with the, Yeah. I was trying to use the shirt as an example, right?
At the risk of insulting a bunch of people, I'll say the dithered algorithms are for weenies.
Yeah, I use grayscale probably 99% of the time, and I don't alter a photo either unless I need to take a background out of it.
Yeah. I with diode lasers, I almost always use grayscale. Daniel has arrived.
Yo.
Yep, there he is.
Building.
I had to download the app because it wouldn't work on my browser.
Oh.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, you got to use.
What browser do you have?
You got to use
iOS.
Chrome. Yeah, you got to use Chrome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I have a Mac, but I'm on Chrome too. So I guess I didn't realize.
You can't use the Apple browser because it's too secure. And I'm not joking. That's why it doesn't work. Hey,
X2.
Oh,
Watch out.
Hold up now, we in trouble, boys.
which one you got? The S1?
I have no idea.
Show us what it looks like. We'll tell you.
Are you literally unboxing it right now?
Yep, that's the S1.
It's a 40 watt?
No, 20. I didn't know they had 40s, so I just said the 20 watt. But
so
they said the 20 watts just as good.
You can, well, for engraving, it's probably better.
Damn it! Really?
It's not as good for cutting, but you can just do a video that performs really well, and then tell them, you guys all send me a 40 watt module for it, because you can put a 40 watt or an IR module in that thing.
Yeah.
Steve, are you having your family jump on this live?
Huh?
Did you read the
this comment? It's just because
I don't like this.
There you go.
I can't stream this to my audience.
You have. How did you do it before?
You don't have to stream it. StreamYard will stream it for you if you set it up. Oh, you didn't set it up on StreamYard. That's why.
Like when I'm on the
love your videos, man. Super helpful, straight to the point, no bullshit. Thanks, legend.
A legend. Wow. If only my wife knew that. My wife thinks I'm a schmuck.
Good luck. I guess Daniel's gonna go back, jump out, and jump in, so he can get his live streaming to his channel as well. What's happening? These Chase Farley from Bluefield, Dan the man. What's good?
WV. Where's that? I was gonna say Wyoming, but it must be
West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia. Yes.
What's up, Chase? What did you do to make it not compatible with iOS? Because I used to be able to do it on my browser.
I didn't do anything different.
Yeah, you did.
It's never worked on iOS for me.
It said something because something.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I've always been on my phone.
Did you just do the update the other day?
You're a tech support's dream, Daniel. It does something when I do something.
Right.
The iPhone just pushed out a new update, 2 new updates recently.
Yeah, there was, and they were. I think the second one of those was a security update, so they probably locked.
This ain't good. We got to get my audience up in here.
How do do you have a laptop?
Yeah, but it's crap.
Yeah, well, you could just join the live on your laptop. But just
yeah. I got you. Yep. All right, let me do that real quick, guys.
You're on camera on your phone, but you join on your laptop. You just don't share the second camera.
Look at that. We can solve any problem. Oh, the geese are upset.
Yeah. Crab top or laptop. Yeah.
Where did that
I don't know. I always had PCs, laptops, and now doing all this video editing, it's man.
Yeah.
I got the MacBook Pro.
I do. I do all my editing. Well, now because of my studio, I've moved inside my Mac Studio, which is a honking supercomputer.
The only difference is it's like double the price for no real reason.
Well, yeah, I don't know if there's a real reason or not, but it is double the price. I picked up one of these recently. This is a PC, runs Windows.
Nice one.
It was like $200.
The virtual? Is it a virtual?
No, it's a piece of hardware, like a real computer. It's got like ports on the back. Here, let me show it. The computer.
Yeah, I had one of those in my. I put one of those in my truck. So I loaded it with as a game console for my kids.
You can't get far enough away from computers.
No, it's because all these new cars, right? They all have Android stereos. And if you have an Android phone, they're awesome. But if you have an iPhone, they suck. So that's why.
Yep, there he is.
He's alive and well.
Well, it appears that 2 of us have the same microphones tonight.
His lips are moving, but I can't hear him. Your microphone's clearly better than his.
Yeah, we're both got the same ones here.
Better microphone.
There you go. You're on.
Yeah, you guys got any questions about any welders and woodworking? Let us know. That's what we're here to do today. Appreciate you guys dropping in. It's kind of crazy to see where we have a global audience, literally.
Yeah, almost around the world.
Do to StreamYard?
Never touched it.
You did something weird here.
It's different to me, so you might want to ask. Oh, Steve, he's giving out them blessings.
He already did that
again.
He's making it rain. I like that.
Cha-ching.
Thanks, Steven.
Jesus, this is so annoying.
We're gonna have to go to Daniel's place and get him set up. How do you do videos, man? You do videos all the time.
Road trip. I know he doesn't do the StreamYard, Joe. He just goes straight from his phone. Yeah, I did see the Clack Shack. I forget what's the guy's name who does it with Clack Shack.
Oh, his name is Steve too, actually. Vintari.
Yeah, they went and met somewhere and did a live. I was like, oh man, maybe we got to do
Boy,
that.
they must have driven a long way because he's in like Wisconsin or something, Minnesota, and Dave is in Alabama. That's a hike.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that, Australia! Woohoo! Sorry, I jumped on you.
Yeah, down under. That's on my bucket list to go there sometime.
So what time is it in Australia?
It looks gorgeous place. Like the scenery is fantastic, but I have a little problem with like everything trying to kill you. If you see an insect, it's probably deadly. If you see a snake, it's definitely out to get you. Spiders for sure, they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
Wow, New Zealand. Holy cow. That's about as far away from me as I can get before I would start coming back. That's literally the opposite side of the world for me.
So you guys got any projects you're working on? Anything coming up?
Yes. I have a big watch band project to do. Another one. That one's coming up.
I have 2 memorial flag cases I have to make for some veterans that passed away for their flags, and the shells from the salute. Well, that'll be when I can find time to do it.
Steve, I think you can only tip whoever's live you're joined from.
Yeah.
So if you're from Steve's, you tip, it goes to Steve. Rogers, it goes to Roger. And Daniel, et cetera, et cetera. So you'd have to
Hopefully that worked. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hot damn, we in the building, boys.
All right. Are you live on your channel officially?
That's what I think.
Let's answer this comm marker question here. I actually just did a project. I think I showed this last week, but I don't think you were on, Jim. So this was it's such a horrible. Let's see if I can get it into a light here that's good. Let me see if I can bake it. No, that's not going to help. There we go. That'll do it. So this is done with a B4 20 watt. And I just can't seem to get there. There we go.
So everything
this was in brass. It's engraved about, I don't know, a little more than a millimeter probably.
I don't see you live on your channel, Daniel.
Yeah, I am. I'm watching it on my channel.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I like the B4. I'm actually gonna get a bigger version of the B4.
Yeah, I got 15 people watching on my channel.
Okay.
Oh,
I
now
went
12.
I went to click on live on the thing and it doesn't show a live video right now. It says you were live an hour ago.
No, we're live right here.
Oh, you guys.
Ready?
Anyway, yeah, I do like the B4. I think it's a great laser. Certainly for the money.
Sorry, I'm late, guys.
A to Z or Z if you're in my side of the border.
I got an email from X-Tool telling me they give me $500 off if I upgrade to an enclosed laser.
I saw that email too here this last week, since I have, of course, I already have a S1, but I also have 2 D1s.
Just Beers. Who is Just Beers? They're one of my members, but I don't know who the hell that is.
So what is the difference, X-Tool guys, between the enclosed laser and the non-enclosed laser? What's the deal with that? Why would they offer $500
mostly?
The enclosed laser is awesome.
Well, it's a marketing thing. I think they just want to sell them.
So is the actual laser itself the same?
No. So the enclosed laser is the one Daniel just showed there, his green lidded one. The S1.
Yeah, they'll let you keep whatever you already have. It's kind of a marketing thing they're trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually take pride in their machines, man. This thing was packaged with straps on it.
Yeah.
Like it came
big
super
Velcro
packaged.
straps. Yeah.
Yeah, it was packaged very well.
Do you have one of those?
Like
Roger?
a $3,000 machine should be, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel, stop by to say hi, and I'll get back at you in a regular chat soon. Have had a tough region of radiation, and it's incredibly tiring. I'm back soon. Let the gang know I said hi.
Oh man, I think that's Tyler.
Yeah.
Yep.
T. Must be.
Love you, brother.
I'm planning on getting my first laser creatively. Creality. Why I don't know. I couldn't say that. Creality Falcon 2 Pro, 20 watt. All I see is Creality sponsored reviews on YouTube. My honest opinion, guys, please.
So I've done 2 Creality reviews on my channel. Not both of them were 40 watt stuff. The only thing I continue to dislike about the Creality, and it's not really a problem, but it annoys me that its top speed is 25,000 millimeters a minute, whereas everybody else is 36,000 plus. And if you put a 40, you won't have this problem with the 20 watt, but with a 40 watt laser, and you're trying to engrave really quickly, you want higher speed.
Damn,
But
I wish you would have gave me the 40 watt.
With a 20 watt Pro, you'll be fine. Now, Creality they reached out to me this week and said, "Hey, we want you to test the 60 watt laser." And it's like, oh, I've already done 2 of these Falcon 2s, but they were pretty insistent, so I'll have the 60 watt one. And if that one does 25,000 millimeters a minute, I will not be too polite with it. Structurally, though, it's a great laser. It's pretty solid.
I have a lot of experience with Creality, but not with their lasers. So you probably see behind me here. What you see right behind me are all Creality printers. And Creality is a good company unless you need tech support. If you need tech support, don't hold your breath. It's less than stellar.
Yeah. It's they're pretty slow. It's like it's like a 1 week turnaround every time you send them an email.
Oh wow! You better make sure that you have everything covered in that one email if you're waiting for.
No, then the first thing they'll tell you is, "Well, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?" Yeah. So then you got to wait another week, and then they want to see. The one that got me was, "Can you send us a video of it not working?"
You're really loud, dude.
Yeah, your mic is a little loud, but yeah, it's I've had similar experience with them. They wanted me to create a video of the thing, and like I said, it's dead. And they said, "Well, can you create a video of it?" It's sure. I can take a photo. It doesn't have to be moving because it's not working.
Yeah.
I'm getting echo. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So the Roger, wasn't it you that made that video with the big giant monster glasses?
Oh yeah, my goggles. Yeah, I've got big bug eye goggles but they're comfortable and they work, and I can wear them over my glasses, and I need it that way.
Did you guys remember that song? Tony has done it again.
Daniel's playing.
Alexander, hey buddy.
His
We got Russia in the house.
Sticky things. Those are the inserts for the bed for hold downs.
Look at that little cute box.
Yeah,
that's cute.
Man.
You get one of those with every X-Tool laser.
Golly.
Don't take the cyanide pill until you need it, though.
What?
Just got my first laser tonight.
Oh, sorry. Go back to yours first.
Where we at?
Where did it go now?
There you go. Just got my first laser tonight. Went with a 40 watt S1 with IR module and conveyor. Standing here shivering in the garage, watching you and waiting on test kit. Loving it so far.
Okay, you're gonna have to mute him.
Is it really loud?
It is.
Just
Sorry. All right, I'm putting it down.
Well, the first problem to solve is standing shivering in the garage. You can get us on any Android TV.
There you go.
Go in the house and sit in the comfort of your living room. So it's only an IR module, not you didn't get like a 20 watt diode or anything. The
Oh,
conveyor
it says a 40 watt with the IR.
Yeah, the conveyor's a nice option. Oh, it's a 40 watt. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You're
getting
gonna have a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
the We Create guys are sending me their conveyor as well.
How do you like We Create? Do you like them?
I think they suffer from the same problem that most companies suffer from, which is the same one Creality has, which every time you need support, it's like pulling chicken's teeth, right? But the laser, I like the way the laser is designed, although I've had a couple of people reach out to me to say that they've had problems with them. One said, well, the camera is misaligned, but the latest firmware update I have has a camera alignment feature in it now, so that may solve some of their problems.
Would it be safe to say that the We Create is noob friendly?
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely for beginners.
Yeah, if you've never used a laser before, you could jump right in with this one.
Yeah. People are complaining, Roger, you're echoing.
I'm echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just loud.
Yeah, let me go to a setting here and turn that
It's
down.
from your DJ past where you had to yell over the crowd.
Echo canceling's on.
Yeah, just turn your volume on your mic down a bit.
Okay, is that better?
Maybe somewhere in between those two, a little bit louder, maybe.
Okay, well,
one notch.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this.
There you go.
Has anyone heard this listener?
Yeah.
I'm looking at my screen over here now. I'm in the red. Okay, how's that sound?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So, are you on a
No, I
mic
can't
on your
hear you.
headset as well as on a mic on your neck?
No, I just got the one on my neck. I got one over here too as a backup. But that one, when we first went on, Steve said that was echoing pretty bad.
You weren't supposed to.
Oh yeah, I got Longer sending me a laser too.
Nice.
See, now you've opened the doors.
Well, We Create wants to send me a laser as well. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, the Vision's a nice laser. It's all enclosed and I like it. It's a little small for anybody who's doing anything commercial, but for first time users, it's a pretty sweet laser.
I got
Yeah,
that.
if you're doing things like coasters and stuff, it's an excellent machine for that.
Yeah. So Stephen, your question here, it doesn't look like 36,000 goes any faster. If you were making something that's closer to the size of the bed, it would definitely be faster. The laser has to basically stop and change direction every time it switches lines. So that takes actually longer than engraving the line. And
now, actually, the acceleration takes more time than the stopping does.
Yeah. So that's why with small things, like if you were engraving a coaster, it wouldn't matter how fast the laser is, because it would be changing direction most of the time, slowing down and turning direction.
So I had a question. He said, "Hey Rick, what's the best laser for engraving these coins?" So I would say this: you can get away with a 30 watt like Reyes laser, but a 60 watt Mopa laser, the biggest difference you're going to see is that if you put two coins, and I ran these machines head to head, you think because 60 watts double the power, it's going to finish in half the time, and that's actually not the case, right? So the biggest thing you're going to notice is the second passes or some of these passes that you're going to be able to do to kind of clean up this, because the coins don't look like this when you're done. They look like this. So it just lets you do less elbow grease. But if you do me a favor, if you send me an email at rick.ramirez@ricks2cents.com, rick.ramirez@ricks2cents.com, I'll send you links to both of these guys. Tell them I'll send you. They'll take care of you. I got you can contact the manufacturers directly. So
we have a mission here.
What's
we
the
have
mission?
to wave.
Oh, do that.
Oh yeah, I already waved at him.
Yes, Daniel was ahead of us. I was wondering what Daniel was waving at, and then I saw the comment.
Is it louder? Is it louder?
Liger.
I tell you what, you don't want to do that with that tube if it's below 30 degrees, or you'll have more than one piece.
Yeah,
Your
you'll
mic
have a bunch-
sucks.
You'll have a
Sorry.
bunch of rings sitting on
Yeah.
the floor.
Yeah, I don't know, Roger. I don't think you're keeping up the DJ names, so to speak.
We echoing again here?
It just sounds like real bad verbiage.
It's got a lot of grunge in it. A lot of rasp and loud, like it's distorted.
Okay, how about if I switch mics? How's this one sound?
That's a little better.
Yeah. Well, have you switched yet? That
Or maybe if
depends.
you switch your position of your microphone
Well,
down a little bit.
Well, I switched over to this one over here now.
Oh wow.
It's about the
Damn,
same.
it's
Yeah,
still
it's
that loud?
better.
Yeah, that's
it's no
a lot
worse
better.
anyway.
I've got another mic, but it just got here today, and I haven't had a chance to play with it yet.
Yeah. No, that's a
So-
lot better.
So rule number one of running a YouTube channel is buy a good microphone.
Yes. I put out a little
Yeah.
how I got to my subscriber count today. I put out a video, and that was one of the main things I said on there. Like, you gotta have a good mic.
Yep.
Like,
spend
I
your money
used
on
my
a
iPhone 11, but I paid about $200 for the mic setup.
Yeah, that to me is weird, but people will put up with a pretty crappy camera setup, but audio is everything.
Yeah.
When I'm shooting videos, I actually use this Hollyland, and it works just fine. I don't know why I'm getting problems with it on the StreamYard here.
Yeah, that's weird. And maybe it's going dead.
Well, that could be.
Uh-oh, we lost Rick.
No, he's just.
I
he's
just
not
realized
lost.
that we're talking about cameras, and
There you
I
go.
have the Insta360 camera.
Oh yeah, how do you like that? I've thought about one of those for just handheld stuff.
So the Insta360, when it first came out, like I did the videos, and I'm a influencer for them. I didn't push any content because when it first came out, it overheated nonstop.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna tell people to buy this. Like, so I was just using my GoPro. But 2 firmware updates later, it seems to be acting like it should. But
So,
Yeah,
Steve,
software
what kind of
update.
setup do you have again for recording?
Who are you
Say it
asking?
again?
Steve.
My microphone is a Shure CV10, or I think a CV10. It's not a
That's the fancy one you'd probably see in most studios.
yeah. It looks like this.
Right. But what about like when you're recording videos? Is that the same one?
So here, no. Yeah, that's the one I'm using here in the studio. For B-roll, I don't normally record audio, so.
Yeah, then I
Okay.
have the DJI mic kit.
Yeah, I have a Rode Go 2, but I don't use
What
it
about the
very often.
video?
For
I'm gonna
video,
get
I have a Sony FX3. It's not a cheap camera, but I like it.
You know what's not a bad camera, Daniel? I'm actually going to buy one. It's the Insta360 camera, but it's a webcam because it has that track icon.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
rack.
Yeah,
thought you
so
were
like
gonna-
you can clip it to the top of your laptop, and if you're walking around your shop, the camera will turn.
What?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got
and it's only
tracking.
like $250, $300.
Ugh!
Yeah, and you can even have
You
it.
don't
turn
want to know
this
how
way.
much my
If you're
camera
doing
was.
short form content, it'll turn the other way. Pretty
What?
cool.
I mean, I'm willing to drop like $5,000.
Oh wow.
Oh, you can get an FX3 for that.
Yeah.
You got to buy the lens
Like-
separately, but
Just because, like, it looks like, the channel's going to take off in the right direction. So I might as well, like,
Yep.
invest in it, right?
that's all I do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's people just
Like,
don't
it's
understand
like
that. Though,
YouTube
right?
paid me. I got to go buy something new for the studio.
Yeah. Or
YouTube
it's
pays
like
my
you
daughter's
already
rent
spent
right
the
at the
money for
moment,
it.
but that's okay.
I'm more like I spent it before he came, and then it's like, oh, see, babe, don't get mad. I just got the money back for what I just spent. Like.
Damn right. Ooh.
The Pivo Pod. Oh, it's yeah.
That might be what I need for now.
These tracking cameras are kind of cool, but yeah, the Insta360 has tracking, right?
Dude, that would be so awesome because then I could I wouldn't have to move my setup at all. I could just move around.
Yeah, I just thought that webcam was pretty cool because it's 4K. It can do landscape or the other way, and it's auto tracking. You can have it track your body or just your face, and you can zoom in. And then if you have one of those fancy boards like Steve has, you can click on the board, and then it will you can set it automatic.
Here, I can do this. This is my Stream Deck, if I can get it on camera here. I've programmed for video recording. I've programmed 3 buttons. OBS record, which is for screen recording, and then start and stop of my camera setup.
Yeah, Daniel. So if you had that webcam and you clicked it, you could have it zoom into your face like you're saying something. Hit the other button, it goes back out, and then click one, it tracks your body. Click one, it tracks your face. If you have that, you can do that too. It's pretty cool. So
What's that noise?
Oh man, you sound horrible.
It's clearly Roger. You sound bad again.
I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here.
I don't know. It sounds like I think you're
Sound
the
like you're in an airplane.
Yeah,
The Junk Journal said, just keep the camera above the water, Daniel.
Yep, let me switch back here a minute.
Yeah, that was the cause of the swishing sound.
All right, how about this one?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
better.
Go back to
Switching station. Oh, like an ATEM. For switching HDMI inputs and outputs.
I've got one here on the desk. I can't pick it up. It's got too many wires connected, but it's a OC Ghost Stream. So I can switch over to like where my 3D printers are if I want to.
Yeah, that your audio, man, is just crazy today.
You're loud again.
Too loud again? Let's see here.
Notch it down a bit.
Take it down. Oh, I took it too far.
That's a little too far.
All right.
Yeah, so anyone got any questions? Let us know. Let us know what you're here for.
I think you only have 2 settings: too quiet and too loud.
Well, whoa, that's way too much again.
There you go. Leave it. Oh,
okay.
You went a little too low there now. You did pass through an acceptable level.
Okay, how about right there?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a little
at
quiet, but better quiet than noisy.
What do you got going on tonight, guys?
What do we have going on?
Trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with Roger's mic.
Happy Hump Day.
Every day's Saturday for me. So every day's a work day for me. Let me say it that way. but I work for myself.
Yeah, well, one day if I get an OnlyFans and I'm super famous, I'll be all right too.
Yeah,
Still
working for yourself is not working. It's working like all the time.
Look at this. What mic is Roger using? So I know not to buy.
Well,
that's a DJI, isn't it?
I've got the same one that Daniel has. The
Well, it sounds like
his hat.
Yeah. Have you thrown it around your workshop a few times?
Hey, Roger, turn the power to it off. It happens to mine sometimes. Take it off and take the power and turn the power off to it and then turn it back on. I bet you'll be fixed up. You'll be fixed right up. Guaranteed. 100%.
Turn it off.
About editing a video so I can try and get it out Saturday. There you go, man.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, Cam.
What do you use for video editing? What do you guys use?
Adobe Premiere.
DaVinci.
Yeah, I use DaVinci too.
Only lasers.
Oh, there you go. The new website.
That's actually
let me go reserve that domain right now.
Hey, it still works. It's in the house.
Yeah, I bet
everybody in the chat, make sure to go check out Stillworks. He is freaking hilarious.
Steve, those backgrounds on those screens are a little different when you're on the other channel.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I put it in was for my OnlyFans background.
Nice.
I know there are people who are going to go to OnlyFans and look for me, but
Beard Viking, cool mic hack.
Yeah, well, did it work? I turned it off and turned it back on.
Negative. It did not work.
It's about the same.
Yeah, it didn't work, did it?
Are you getting an echo or what are you getting?
You sound a lot better now.
Just sounds horrible.
It's something's not right. Either it needs to be charged maybe or
yeah, your battery's got to be dying or something. I just
Well,
lost my chat.
What I wish I had here was a soundboard. I'm gonna have to get one.
You sound much better though. You're not as yeah.
Well, if
Distorted.
you're using DaVinci, you can get the next model up from the ATEM. It'll do audio too. Of course, they aren't cheap.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
What's up, cat?
Steve
Oh,
says
there
you
you go.
sounded okay here. Oops, sorry. What's the best fume extractor?
No,
How's
he's
the
asking.
beast of a fume extractor going, Rick? You have a subwoofer in it yet? It's you know what, man? I it's funny you said that because I did 4 coins recently, right? And if you look at this, look at the soot that's on there, but more importantly, look at the fans. Can you catch that?
Yeah, probably can't get enough detail to see them.
Look at that. Right? And then I realized that there's actually a small little crack in the back. And if you look on the, you see that? Ah, you can't.
Yep.
You see the little dirt under there?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Why are we looking at dirt?
Because the point is, what I'm trying to say is that when you're using these fiber lasers, what you're not realizing is that how much of that metal is actually going into the air.
Oh yeah,
So,
all into your lungs.
There you go.
Yes.
You guys got any projects handy?
Yeah, show some stuff, guys.
I haven't actually done any projects this week.
All of my stuff is in my workshop. Although Rick, you asked about this thing a few weeks ago, like one of these layered engravings.
What is it? Why is it so like? What is that?
A burl.
Daniel?
It's a burl.
A what?
A burl.
A burl.
What's a burl?
B-U-L-R. B-U-R-L. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Those big lumps that hang off the side of a tree where there probably used to be a
like the
branch or
tree
something.
cancer?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, something like that.
So you asked about these things, Rick, making these layered.
Yeah,
Of
the
course,
shadow
can't really
box.
see layering on a.
Yeah, that's what I want to start doing.
I just threw that together one day just for fun. It's just a bunch of clip art stuck together.
That's awesome, dude.
Did that a long time ago.
I made a little wine caddy for my mom.
Oh, there you go.
That's cool. I
Got
like
the
that.
corkscrews.
A bottle opener. What
Your
kind of wine
wine
does she
glass.
drink?
Boone's Farm.
Got beer opener right there.
I was
Wow.
gonna say.
Take it easy, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, I made one of those 2 years ago. Somebody kept asking about it. Was I going crazy on?
You know what the cool thing is? I posted it. Okay, so I posted the video of it, and I went live like 3 hours later. While I was live, it sold.
Nice.
I was like, hot damn.
Nice one.
So I got to get it cleaned up and shipped out.
So you got to answer this question, Daniel.
Is that burl from us? Oi! No. It is from Oregon. Northwest Timbers. Go check them out. Tell them Bearded Viking sent you. You get a discount.
So what are you going to make out of that? Some smoking pipes or?
Well, I don't have a lathe, so I'll probably make at least one clock out of it. Like cut a 1/2 inch with my new bandsaw that I got. Yeah.
I've been
And
seeing
then-
you using that a lot lately. Are you have you not been using your laser too much?
No.
Gotta get
I
you
just-
using the laser, man.
Malba asked what kind of wood it was. It's not maple.
It's maple. Yeah, it's maple.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Man, it looked dark for maple.
Well, I got some finish on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
There's a request for you to get your laser running, Daniel.
I know that.
Ooh.
Well, see, I didn't really do any laser work with that laser just because I don't like that. I'm not, and I don't want to say that on here, but yeah, I have. There's no issue with it. It's just not ideal for my shop. They sent me the enclosure finally. That came a while back, but once I heard from X2, I was like, all right, I'll just wait.
I think, Daniel, what you're going to find, man, is that each machine is going to be uniquely good for one thing. And you might start setting up a machines for something, and you're just going to be like a dedication to this. And then you're
I'm
going to
give that one away first.
You'll find something that you like it for, and you're just going to
like if you wanted to engrave something on a tabletop, you're not going to use that S1.
No.
Right.
The Elegoo you can just drop on top there and go, right?
Yep.
Oh, no shit.
And they also does that have a pass through or no?
There's a riser available for it with a pass through and a conveyor.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just had a company send me a bunch of jigs. So I'll be doing a bunch of different jigs on the lasers. So that's pretty cool. Because the number one thing that we asked everyone, what is the one thing that you purchased for your laser that you did not use? And the question was a rotary tool, right? So a manufacturer reached out to me and said, hey, I'll give you all kinds of rotary tool jigs, and to show people that you can actually use your jig other than just for a cup, right? So I got a rotary jig for a business card, a rotary jig for pens, a bunch of different stuff. So it's really cool.
Yeah, you can do things with them, but
right.
I don't know. I don't use a rotary very often. It's usually a special order thing. If somebody wants a mug or something, I use it for that. But.
I rarely use my rotaries. I've got like 3 different ones and rarely use them.
Still works. Getting close to that 100 subscribed, 77 there. Want me to give you some advice? Go to your
he's talking about one of my guys, 77.
Yeah, go to your YouTube, look at your stats, and look at which video is giving you more subscribers, and make you more videos like that, so you can kind of see what your audience is coming to you from. That'll help you.
Okay, and we all have to pause while Daniel opens the crackly plastic bag. You might as well take it out of the bag right now.
I'm not going to take it.
Oops.
Yes, it was different layers. So each tree, one on each side, was 2 separate layers. The wolf on the rock was separate, and the moon at the back was all. You can just create these things really easily. They're pretty straightforward, actually.
Hey guys, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
After the live stream, y'all should go check out Still Works. This guy is freaking hilariously funny. Just saying. He's really good.
We interrupt this program for your daily broadcast.
I'm just saying, like, he's hilarious.
Some artists prefer pencils, some ink, some lasers, some table. We all have our faves. Yes.
I use all of those things.
Damn right. Ow!
Yeah, I'll agree with that right there. I hate that when they put them stickers on you can't get off.
Yes.
I got no fingernails either.
I don't get this question. Rick just set that anywhere. I'm not sure what he meant by that.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
The staple? Oh, no.
He was probably talking about Daniel's peen there that he just shoved a staple through his hand or whatever he did.
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. The tag on the end of pine bothers me.
Oh, dude, when I do fences, like I just did a fence for my little brother, man. Golly, my crew is so bad about not taking the tags off the bottom of the pickets. So I had to walk around the whole damn fence, removing these tags that were sticking out from the bottom of the panels. I was so mad.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
You're down to it.
What you should have done is assign one of your minions to do that for you.
Well, they were already gone, and they lived like far away.
Set a jig with a circular saw to cut off a 16th of an inch.
Well, I ain't doing none of it. I don't use the saw out in the field. I just sit in my truck and watch everybody else work.
What's bad is when they put those tags right in the middle of the
I'm
board
kidding.
on the face. And then
Oh God, yeah.
even if you can get it peeled off, it leaves residue behind. If you use something like Goo Gone, then you go to put a finish on, you can see where you use a Goo Gone. So yeah, it's a pain.
Oh yeah. I dropped the mic. When I move around, it keeps like binding my chain because I have it on my chain side. I dropped it on the floor. Sounds okay though, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Steve, did you see that question earlier about that project you made?
I did, but it disappeared before I could absorb it.
It said, "Hey Steve, that project you showed, was that different layers of wood laser to make that?"
Oh yes, and I answered it.
Okay.
I guess I did absorb it.
Sorry.
Yeah, anyone can make those. That was just a simple thing. Find a drawing program that can do layers and you'll be fine, which is pretty much any drawing program that does vectors.
There's a software. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's called Cuttle, Cuttle. Have you heard of that?
About it?
That's
Yeah,
what I give my
it?
wife at night.
A cuttle?
Hopefully more than just cuddles.
Cuddles. The spoon.
No, it's pretty cool. I keep saying I'm going to do some videos with them, some content. I'm sorry, I've been kind of blowing them off. I've been really busy, but it's pretty crazy the software that they have. You can build boxes, finger joints, jigs. They have it, all kinds of stuff for the lathes that you can put in there and just have the lasers do. It's pretty cool.
I don't do engraving.
Yeah, so if you guys want some software, and I think it was fairly inexpensive. Cuttle. The owner's name is Toby. Check him out. When I saw how easy their software was to use, honestly, I was surprised. His channel was extremely small.
So tell me if this is a good deal. So X-Tool wants me to do one dedicated video of one project, just using their machine. I don't have to put anything crazy in the title. I don't have to say anything specific about the machine. And I get up to 30 days to publish it after 15 days of receiving it. So I thought that was pretty fair.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell you a little hint, Daniel, about the dust that acrylic cover is going to grab. Just get yourself a bounce dryer sheet and wipe it down with it, and the dust won't stick to it.
What is it again? What kind of chemical?
A bounce dryer sheet, like your
dryer sheet.
Using a dryer. Yeah.
The other caution is that green plastic cover is going to scratch like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is covered in scratches.
I know, it's going to hurt my feelings too.
You could just take your other laser, stick it on top, and then engrave your name on it.
You gotta.
Hell yeah.
So when you open it up on your channel, your name will be on there and put it back down.
Mm-hmm.
Any of you guys ever seen Newton makes? He scrolls saws, comic characters, and they almost look lasered. They come out killer on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw Newton makes. He's pretty good. He's a little funny for me, but I don't know. He's special. But yeah, he does some crazy, wicked inlay stuff with a laser. I guess it's with a laser.
I don't know. Hey, so did you see the Clack Shack talking smack because with your challenge? I told him, well, I should challenge you to a challenge coin, and he said, okay. I said, what laser do you have? Because have you been watching my videos? I don't think you have a laser to keep up my laser. And he said, I got a laser on the way. So I said, okay. So Clack, this one's coming for you, brother. This one's coming for you. Wait till you see the other side.
Wonder if it's the same laser I have coming. I'll have to ask him.
Okay. Yeah, he said he's got a MOPA laser, I think, on the way. So
a MOPA?
Yeah, then it's not the one I'm thinking of then, because I don't think.
Hey guys, I gotta take a bathroom break. Sorry.
Yep.
Watch out for the raccoons.
Thank you.
Why is it when I use the same power and speed on the same plywood, but have different sizes on one side, and I get very different results? Longer B1.
Well, is this a cut or an engrave? I guess that'd be the first question. And I had you know, you get a sheet of plywood, and it could be all the same sheet. You get different results from different parts of it.
So make sure you're in Lightburn, make sure your overscan is set as well. If you don't have overscan turned on the short one, especially when it's changing direction, it won't. So overscan allows the laser to kind of ramp down in speed before it changes direction. If it's either not turned on or it'll come as a percentage. I think 2.5% is typical. Look at it, and if it's either too small or not turned on, you'll run into some strange problems particularly with different sizes.
But when you're saying using plywood, are you talking like MDF or what type of wood? Because you said now he's saying he's engraving it.
Yeah.
Well, if it's plywood, you know, yeah, the overscan is important, but again, you can get different results off the same sheet of plywood.
Right.
Different spots.
The biggest thing is it's glued together, right? It's not hardwood.
Yeah, but engraving, you're not going through the layers, right? Usually.
Right. No, but what I'm trying to say is it's not always consistent through the whole piece of wood, you know?
Yeah, well, the surface is basically a piece of plywood's made from a log that they've shaved like a pencil, right? And then they lay it flat and glue it together. So you can get very different behavior in different parts of the wood.
Yeah. Or catch fire.
Well, that's always a possibility, but that doesn't, it doesn't matter if it's plywood. You can do that with any material.
Yeah.
But check the overscan first. That's the usual suspect.
What's your favorite wood to use on projects?
It depends what I'm making. You know, if we do a lot of signs, and for that I use cedar fence pickets. Those are inexpensive, and it's I got a high profit margin on them. But for you know, any kind of fine woodworking, I'm oak or walnut or cherry. It just depends what I'm doing.
Yeah, I tend to use more oak and oak, walnut, cherry, sometimes Paduke, but not as often. Hickory sometimes.
I like that, but I'm allergic to it.
Yeah, I've showed this before on the live. You know, I do some small fence picket things with the laser engravers. You know,
for picture frames. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So, you know, fence pickets. So. I actually got to send this out to my aunt. That's my cousin. Yeah. But you can make a lot of things with fence pickets, and that's really too. Like, if you're just bought a laser and you're trying to start making stuff, and you don't want to, you spent so much money on the laser, and you just don't have a ton of money to buy blanks or something to make it with it. You can buy fence pickets for dirt cheap. Lop off the edge that has the hex or whatever on the end, and make pretty much anything you want. You can make flower beds. You know, you can all kinds of. I mean, just go online on YouTube and type in fence picket builds.
Oh yeah, another little hint: if you're brand new with a laser and you've never used it before and you want to just practice, use the box the laser came in. Or if you buy from Amazon, you got lots of cardboard. That's good stuff to practice on.
Yep. Yeah, it teaches trying to engrave on things like cardboard is a good lesson too.
Yeah,
it'll teach you a lot about not using too much power.
Yep. Yep, that paddock, I like working with it, but boy, I have to wear a dust mask and stay upwind and.
Yeah, I usually sand it outside, or if I'm using my drum sander, it'll get sucked up. But
I want a drum sander, man. I want a drum sander.
I don't have room for it.
I like it. I have a well, it's 19-inch, but it doesn't screw up the edge, so you can turn things around and go up to 38 inches.
Nice. Yeah, I wanted that planer for a long time. Finally got that. I was just disappointed it was so loud.
Oh,
Never in
planers,
my
man.
life.
They're
Never in my life that I think my ears would like feel like they're gonna bleed. You know,
Yeah,
you definitely
planers are
need
loud.
they're
Yeah.
fairly quiet as long as you don't put wood in them.
Yeah, John said cedar pickets are $4 here now. I mean,
Yeah, but still, that's like a 6-foot piece of wood.
right.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
not a
mean, if
bad
you
price.
took, yeah, if you took literally two pieces and made a flower bed, what the hell they call it? Why am I lost words?
A planter.
Flower box,
Like
right?
a planter, yeah.
Yeah, you know, a planter and do an engraving on it. I mean, you could sell it for $40 to $60 all day. Now look at it. Okay, $2. Where are you located at, Mike? $2 fence pickets.
Unless they're the 1x4x4s.
Yeah.
So they have those at Menards. Those are pretty cheap, but you're limited to what you can make out of them.
A friend of mine set fire to the side of his house when first test fired his laser.
Wow.
Hey, you know what, Steve? He might have bought that one laser you set up in that warehouse that day.
Yes, maybe. But that probably would have burned his neighbor's house down too.
Oh man, look at this. Stevie is feeling generous today.
Wow. Hope he found Daniel or somebody else. Oh, here we go. Don't be terrified. So I mean, I won't say I've never actually had anything catch fire, but not to the point where it just continues to burn.
Yeah.
As soon as you shut the laser off, it dies down. But inevitably, it's because the settings are wrong. You're going way too slow with 100% power or something. If you start on the lean side of power and the high side of speed, and then work your way down, and it's better. Best of all, run a material setting, a material test, and that'll give you an idea for any material where you should be.
You had one question there. If you back up a little bit on which is better to start with, a CNC or a laser, that's going to depend on your budget and what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's a good CNC is a whole lot more money than a good laser.
100%.
Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to think. My laser and my CNC were about the same price, but they're more commercial.
Thank you, Steve.
Why? It's making it rain. Yeah, there you go. Lean power, high speed.
Yeah, start out slow or start out fast with a low power and then work from there if you haven't run any tests. Or yeah, I've burned a few holes in a couple boards before.
Yeah, especially what I found is if you're trying to bowl through a thicker piece of wood and you're trying to cut it with a diode laser, that's when you'll get fires. Because you tend to go a lot slower, and like if you're trying to get through a 2x4 in one pass, it's probably going to catch fire.
Yeah, I showed that one piece earlier. I was actually looking for it, but the laser engrave was going great, and it's plywood, and just hit a spot and just I literally saw it go.
It's probably a piece of filler.
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
but literally it was like, you know,
because when they do plywood that's like good one side, they use anywhere where there's a knot hole, they'll fill it with it's like plastic wood kind of, and that stuff burns pretty hot.
It was like watching a sparkler go off all of a sudden. So as an artist that draws freehand, is there a laser that would be best for me to start to apply my art to wood?
Not necessarily, and of course, I'm not an artiste, but a lot of times I'll trace something onto a piece of paper. For example, the shape of an apple, just for an example. And then I'll scan that and save it as a JPEG and convert it to a SVG. Then I'll import that into Lightburn or whatever and use it from there.
Yeah.
And if you're drawing things freehand, that's a good way to get it in where you can then engrave it.
And if
Yeah.
you're also drawing freehand, it might be good to start learning to draw on an iPad. They got a lot of new, pretty cool tools that you can use, and then it'll be easy to convert your art to digital. Daniel was looking at the light. He had to take a break.
Don't look at the laser.
Don't look at the light.
Did you
Oh,
guys?
I got
how
food
did
out
the how did the eclipse turn out for you guys?
Nothing.
It was
Yeah.
disappointing.
It's about
You didn't see my
90%
video,
where I'm
Steve?
at.
No.
I
haven't had
posted a
mine in a
video
while.
the day after, and I was like, while America lost its mind, I was in my shop making money woodworking.
Well, you're pretty far
Yeah.
south too, so you probably would have only been about 70%, right?
Yeah, we got right over 70%, but the only way you would have saw anything was with the glasses.
Yeah.
So. But in
we were about-
2017, we got the full eclipse. That was awesome.
yeah,
They were
we
saying the
were
only
about
thing-
95% here.
Oh wow. Yeah,
It
so
got-
you probably
it
saw
got
the same
so
thing.
dark, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky, which is both uncharacteristic and welcome for here.
Right?
Yeah, they were saying the only thing that it proved is that Android phone was better than an iPhone because the pictures were so much better.
Oh, give me a break.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It all depends. Photos on a phone is very highly dependent on who's pushing the button, I think.
Yeah.
So where do I get this plywood from?
Didn't your laser come with a package, a little package of plywood?
Yeah.
Yeah, use that. Yes,
Well, I
here's
mean-
here's the primary difference between CNCs and lasers. It's the software that's expensive.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
true.
Drastic, right?
Yeah, like a light burn is what, 80, $100, and something like V carve is several hundred.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can buy a laser for what CNC software would cost, right?
Oh, easy. Yeah. Yeah. Now,
Damn, that
in
P2
fairness,
would've been nice.
Vectric, the guys who do V carve, they have an entry level thing like easel called Draw or Cut 2D, which does a lot of stuff actually. For I think it's $150. But
What do you think?
As soon as you want to do something big like a 4-foot square thing, you're going to have VCarve Pro, and that's, I don't know, $700-800. Yep. Embroidery
Got that
software.
air on.
Anybody who isn't part of the mainstream, you're going to get hosed basically by
What do you think about the F1?
I like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't engrave a grain of rice as nice as the P2 does.
That was badass, Steve.
Flags on the
That was cool.
That was fun, actually. That was good. Clack's a good guy.
He
Yeah,
cheated though.
you gotta have
Didn't
a good
he use
competition.
this?
Yeah,
Didn't
he used Surmark, which is the same kind of stuff. I mean, in all honesty, I wanted to use a fiber laser, and just so you know, fiber lasers don't engrave rice. Didn't
You
touch
tried?
it. Yeah, wouldn't
tried?
touch it. And so I thought, I was sitting there in my shop. It was like, I don't know, it was a Sunday afternoon or something, and I'm thinking, damn, I can't cut it with a fiber laser. What am I going to do? And I still had the P2 sitting on my workbench there, and I thought, I'll give this a try. It's got a beam like a flashlight by comparison to the F1, but man, it came out well. I was totally shocked that it even did it, let alone it was arguably better than what the F1 did.
Dang, you got
I
the
was shocked.
P2?
I was completely shocked.
Okay, so now they're calling Daniel out saying, is he going to start engraving rice?
No, I'm good.
He's got the honeycomb workspace there. All the rice will fall through the holes.
He
Right.
says if it's as big as a corn on the cob, he'll go for it.
Yeah, start with a piece of toast.
There you go. I'll toast it.
We did have that conversation where people asking about engraving steaks.
Yeah,
Remember
you won't cook it, so you better cook it first.
that? Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
can
bet you
engrave
could.
somebody's name on a banana if you want to with a dial laser. Works pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Eggs, you can engrave eggs too. It's a good Easter thing. I've been meaning to make an Easter video, but by the time Easter rolled around this year, it was early and I forgot.
I can engrave a sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, sandwich, turkey sandwich.
Sure, you can put your bearded Viking logo on every sandwich you eat from now on. Oh, there you go. Here's Kat's idea.
Put
Elvis on
Elvis
toast.
on it.
Nice.
Rick, we lost your audio.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking to my wife a second. I just muted it.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't want to hear that stuff.
Does she know anything about lasers other than that they smell bad?
Other
Yeah,
than
she
that,
did.
they take all her husband's time.
Yeah.
So anytime I hear complaints about the smell coming off a laser, I suggest that I should cut leather instead.
oh, yeah, that smells real good.
Yeah, that's a treat for you, Daniel. Cut yourself a leather key tag.
A leather
Leather.
key tag.
Leather.
Oh, leather. Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
don't
it's
ventilate
not.
it
It's
while
not
you're
cool.
doing it.
Can you? You're in a garage, right?
No, I got a shop.
Yeah. Can you? Does it have a garage door? Something you can open wide?
Yeah, I got a big double door.
Okay, because after you cut a piece of leather, you're going to want to open it.
Oh, yeah.
I
Leather
bet.
smells so bad, and I don't know. Lots of people use leather all the time, and it just I want to.
It looks good.
Yeah, I want to hurl every time I have to cut a piece of leather.
I could imagine just the normal smell of it without it being lasered. It's kind of, pungent.
Yeah, you have to make sure you use vegetable tanned leather too, not chromium, because chromium's not too cool for you.
I was gonna say depends what kind of leather you're into, but it might be taken wrong.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can engrave some whips.
For your OnlyFans.
Oh, sorry. Where did they go? I lost an Eclipse thing.
What's a multi?
What is multi on light burn? You talking about the multi-layer stuff? Must be.
I was actually just. I think that the multi-layer thing is so that if you are setting up more than one pass.
Yes. Well, that's what I was thinking of.
Right.
You don't normally use it for diode lasers, but you will use it for a fiber laser quite often.
Right, but then it also only give you those options on certain type of files. Like if it's an image.
Is glitter fart in here?
Now make sure when you put that on, you get it on there straight.
It says fart.
You're reading the German version.
Yeah.
I know, that's funny.
But that's a very easy piece to not get on there straight, like I did the first time I put mine together.
Gotcha. I don't even know how to attach it. That's the problem here.
Well, it's a magnet. It just held on with a magnet. That way,
No, not the S1. The S1 has a couple of screws you put in the top.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
On the module, but on the probe, that's held on with a magnet.
Oh, yes.
Can I pull this to me?
Look at this one. I can handle the leather. I can't handle the acrylic. You definitely want to make sure that's externally vented.
Oh, really? Sure. Wow, acrylic isn't pleasant, but it's not gut wrenching like leather is. Leather is just awful. There you go. Custom designs on pizzas. Now there's a market.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, damn.
You got there's a couple of screws you have to pull out, Daniel.
Yeah, that little tab.
Yeah, I think there's two screws too, one on each side.
Yeah, and they're way in the back.
Yeah, it says remove the rear limit piece and the sticker before use. So
yeah, they're a pain to get out too.
I see that.
You got a toolbox from X-Tool. The thing you need is in there.
Thank you.
What works better is a ball driver if you got one.
I was going to use my drill.
If you go to JDS's website, you can buy like strips of leather. They come in like a sheet. They're like, I don't know, 14 inches wide by 2 feet long for like $6.
If you can find somebody who's still a shoemaker or shoe repairer, you can get leather there too. Because
my cousin does that.
Yeah, they got lots of scraps.
Another place to get it is if you got like a Salvation or a Goodwill around, and they have some old leather furniture that's not too bad, or some old leather jackets, you can usually get them pretty cheap. Cut them up and do what you want with them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I just no. If somebody comes to me and says I got lots of leather watch bands to do, I'll say, yeah, well, go talk to somebody else. It's not worth the money.
Now, when I do leather, it's in an enclosure and it's vented out. I don't do that in the open.
Well, my laser is vented out, but it's still leather just permeates everywhere. It's just awful.
Yeah. That was one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this, because I was doing that scratchable leather, or what the hell you want to call it, laserable leather.
Scratch leather, yeah.
Yeah, and it definitely has a scent. It's not.
Well, one thing too, if you're going to be doing leather, is make sure you have actual leather, not what I call pleather.
Yeah.
Because that's got a PVC base, and you do not want the chlorine gas coming off of that to get on everything, especially yourself.
Yeah.
I just lost a screw.
Spares. They always have spares.
Yeah, but it's in the machine. Okay. No worries.
In the honeycomb?
No, in the machine. The honeycomb's not in yet.
You might be able to pick it up and tilt it and get it out.
Yeah, you can't go very far if you don't have the workspace in there.
I think it went in one of the holes down here.
Someone said get a magnet.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Glitter fart. Speaking of glitter fart, is on my side.
Glitter fart.
Yeah, it is. It is like cutting flesh.
Yeah.
and like well aged flesh. Let's say that. It's just awful.
This isn't bothering y'all, is it?
No, this is a laser video, so yeah, I guess it's kind of funny.
Right, that's what I was figuring.
Someone said I think I'm enjoying Daniel working on this laser before.
Oh, hey, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, if you
I have no idea what I'm doing, but
yeah, if you want to know what a newbie laser guy looks like putting a laser together, just watch Daniel.
This guy right here. But I watched the best.
I tell you what, the first time I did an unboxing video on a laser, obviously you edit a lot, right? You're like, this video is 3.5 hours long. What the hell? You know, the second one, and then the third one, you're like, I banged that out 30 minutes.
Damn right.
Yeah, I hardly ever do unboxings anymore. Like unless there's something special about the packaging, because it's like it's a box. Like you go.
Oh yeah, y'all
pull the stuff out and you're done, right?
Right.
Yeah, just pull it out and boom.
And most manufacturers will have an assembly video anyway, so they'll unbox it for you.
Right. Hey Steve, when you do the engraving on scratch paper, what percentage of power did you use?
Oh, it's really low. Depending on your laser, it's like 10, 15 to 20% tops.
So is it okay
the color stuff uses less power than the stuff that's white in the back for some reason. I don't know why.
Any rating on the laser protect of that cover?
It's class 1.
It's class 1, but I will point out that it's self-approved by Xtool. So
it's also very hard to actually look at the laser beam when the thing's running anyway, because it's so close to the wood. It's so close to the material.
One said he's got a few screws loose.
What's the problem?
Take it off or leave it on?
Well,
take it off.
Take it off. That's where the laser module mounts.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, what happened to all of our channel links on the bottom of the screen, Rick? Somebody I saw was asking what all the
Where's
links
Conrad?
were. Oh, there we go.
I don't know. What was it saying? It was saying something else?
Yeah, it was talking about a free a draw tonight.
Oh.
Having your X and Y mixed up is not an uncommon mistake. I've helped quite a few people with that.
It happens. They usually make it difficult to do, but it's possible on some lasers.
Safety should be affordable, these protective films. It's an expensive hobby.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not like collecting Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, you can buy cheap, but it's just not going to be safe.
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
What are you struggling with, Daniel?
How to attach this?
It
Just
slides
scroll
on there.
down.
It
Yeah.
slides
Oh,
on
shit.
there, and there's a black piece of angle metal at the top of the laser module that rests on the gantry, and has 2 holes in it, and you put 2 screws in it.
Oh, yep. You're right. Obviously. That's amazing.
I'd like to say I have an eidetic memory, but alas, I barely have any memory.
That
Right.
last message there about refractions, if you're engraving on glass or reflective material like a mirror, put your goggles on anyway.
Yeah.
You're going to get that light refraction is going to go everywhere.
Gotcha. One of the silver screws, I imagine.
Yeah, whatever fits. I think it's an M3.
They were saying dollar store items. Like I think it was Roger that was saying that Dollar Tree it definitely has items you can mirrors and glasses and things like that.
Cutting boards. Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff, and it's cheap, but it's still good stuff to practice on, and you can get something useful out of it, which is nice.
And they're bamboo cutting boards. You can make all kinds of stuff out of those.
Uh-oh. I collected Beanie Babies when they first came
I
out.
was waiting for someone to say, "You suck because you're complaining about Beanie Babies." Sorry, Carol.
I remember my sister, she got into that with McDonald's, and we drove all the way from Illinois to Indiana, every McDonald's on the tollway to stop and get a different Beanie Baby.
It's like any other collection vice, though. Beanie Babies can get quite expensive, right? Like there's some rare ones, and
Dollar store is very practical for
how-
supplies, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep,
there
that's
you
the way
go.
it's supposed to work.
That's all you got.
Okay, so leave it.
Yep.
Okay.
It'll as soon as you turn it on, it'll position itself to a place where it's comfortable anyway.
Cool.
And then
Thinking
you'll have
about
to
getting a little
install.
laser.
You'll have to install XCS. I would say start with XCS, not Lightburn.
XES.
XCS. X-Tool
XCS.
Creative Space. It's a free download from their site.
Oh hell yeah, man! Free download.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pay Lightburn.
No.
But I just got used to Lightburn.
Well, this one is easier than Lightburn.
Okay, cool.
If you install version 2, XCS2, it's got a nice link automatically to their library too, which has like, I don't know, it seems like thousands of different material settings in it.
Dang. I'm gonna tell you, I'm excited about this one.
It's the laser I have on my workbench most of the time, diode laser.
I was thinking about getting a little laser to start putting marks on stuff I build. Was looking at the small X-Tool one. Will that work okay?
Hell yeah.
Well,
The F1.
Unless your pieces are really big.
Right.
Yeah, well, when you say small X-Tool, you mean a small diode laser or something like the F1? The F1 is like, I don't know, it looks like a little toaster. It's small.
Y'all, I'm super stoked, man. I'm like a little kid.
How do you ground a laser if your house is Plex plumbing inlet? and
Use
water
the
pipe?
ground on your electrical outlet. That is
Oh,
going to
shit,
be
I can use the
your
ground?
service ground.
Yeah, every receptacle has a ground pin on it. Unless
Right?
your
No,
house is
yeah.
like
Not if
1,000
it-
years old.
Not if it's only 2 wires, not 3.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
What y'all talking about?
But are there any houses built in the last 50 years that are not 3 wires?
No. Every
Well-
house has a GFI.
My house didn't have it.
No, your house was built before electricity.
Yeah, but right. Yours was built in the Revolution, 1770.
Yeah, Ben Franklin built the kite in your basement.
That is
No, but
hilarious.
No, but there's a lot. My house
Uh,
was built in 1865. So
If it's the size of a coffee maker, it's the F1. It's
oh
not a bad
shit,
laser.
boy, we got a green light.
It's a small footprint. So if you want to cut anything bigger with it, you're going to need these. They have
What's this red
slider.
button? Is that the eject button?
That's the emergency stop.
Yeah, the red button is the emergency stop. You probably want to turn that out so it's open.
Yeah, if it's
Gotcha.
pressed in, it's going to come on.
Okay. I just don't want to make y'all dizzy.
Uh-oh, we're blinded by the light.
I had bad news. I was dizzy even before I met you.
I'm gonna hit the power button. I'm
Here we
scared.
go.
That's not the power button.
Oh.
Power button's on the back.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
It's
And
really
you also,
convenient.
where's your fan? Did you plug in your air assist?
I don't know.
Just
Oh,
have
yeah, I
another
gotta do
little
that.
box with a knob on top of it.
Sorry. I'm so anxious. Patient, Daniel. Patient.
Like a kid at Christmas.
All right, let's finish this.
Okay, if your power supply on your laser has a 3-wire connection, that is grounding the power supply. That does not necessarily mean grounding the laser. And unless you're running into some kind of problems, in which you probably shouldn't, because that's all DC, you don't really need to run another ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're running a diode laser, the output side of the power adapter is either 12 or 24 volts, right? You don't even need it grounded.
Oh shoot. Did I plug in the wrong thing to the wrong thing?
So that end is there's a hose. No, is that the power? Yes, okay. And then the other one there is the hose.
Uh-huh.
So you can plug the hose in there and in the back of the laser.
Right. Let me grab the hose.
We just lost Steve.
This is fun.
Got dark up in Canada all of a sudden.
Huh? Oh shoot, that's cool. So do I put it in the fire or the wind?
The Wind and Fire, isn't that a good song?
Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm trying to remember. There's
Not sure.
I'm not where I can look at mine. I don't really remember. One is, well, that's your airline there.
Yeah, there you go. He said, "Baby, come back."
Okay.
Okay, you're connected there.
Okay. But what powers this guy?
Your power supply will plug in. I think it's on the, as we're looking at it, it'll be to the left. And then the power supply for the air pump goes into one of the ports on there, as I remember.
Oh, hold on. But I don't have a power box for the actual laser.
That one you got in your hand there goes to the laser.
Oh, well, why did it plug in here?
Well, it probably fits there too.
Oh.
There should be another cord that plugs in there, and then that plugs into the back of the laser.
Yeah, I think you're missing a power supply.
Well, all my cords have USB things on them, and they don't have that round thing except for this one.
Isn't there a USB port on the back of that air pump?
Yes.
Yeah, one of your USB cables will go from the laser to the air pump, USB on both ends.
That makes sense.
Then,
Thank you.
Then your power supply plugs into the laser.
Okay, cool. Yep, got it. Thank you.
I like that song too.
And why everybody puts the power switches for lasers and 3D printers on the back, I will never know. Don't understand that because it makes no sense. They're hard to get to.
Uh-oh. I think I'm getting.
Saying, Roger, your audio is still distorted.
I'm distorted?
Yeah, it sounds a little iffy.
Yeah, I'm looking
To be honest with you, I'm surprised that power supply, that air pump is supplied through a USB through the laser, that they wouldn't put on an independent power.
Yeah, that's kind of wicked, ain't it?
It runs off the laser itself.
What the hell?
No, I know. I get what you're saying, but I'm surprised. I'm just saying I'm surprised it didn't have its own independent power.
Ah, there it goes.
There.
Oh, he's back.
Yes, I've discovered my camera turns off after 2 hours.
No.
They were saying that they think that Daniel unplugged you.
So Daniel, there in the toolbox, there's also a little USB plug that plugs into the back of the laser. It's like a little safety plug. Yeah, that thing. There's a
What
little
is this
plug.
one for?
That's the one that plugs between your computer and your laser, most likely.
Computer. Ah, yeah, we're down here. Got it. Got it. We're on
So
fire
there'll
now,
be a
boys.
USB-C connector on the back of the laser, and the other end will plug into your computer.
I'm picking up what you're laying down now.
They said they're going to start a GoFundMe page for Seed to fly to you to give you a tutoring lesson.
That'd be awesome. I'd pay you, man. I ain't kidding you. I'd pay you good money.
Yeah, don't tell my parents. I haven't been to see them in a long time.
Uh-oh.
If I find out I went to the Carolinas, they'd be upset with me.
I got a member of mine. Her dad used to live like right in the neighborhood next to me, and she's coming down to visit some family, and it's the last time she'll be down in South Carolina for a while. So we're gonna all meet up with the wife and have some lunch. Pretty cool.
Awesome.
I thought so.
Did you plug the safety plug in the back? The little. So there's a USB port back there, and there's a little plug in the toolkit that plugs into that thing.
Oh, okay.
There's actually two of them. I think they give you an extra one.
This guy.
Yeah, plug that in.
Okay.
Because you can't use the laser without it.
Gotcha. Thank you. What are these brass things, Steve?
Lens covers.
Yeah, they're spare lens covers.
Yeah, when you fry your lens cover, you can replace it.
Oh, great.
You're not going to fry it with a 20 watt. Don't worry.
Right.
Not anytime soon, anyway.
Awesome. I think we got it, guys. Thanks to all these three gentlemen. All right, we're gonna fire it up.
Rick looks like a guy who's driving his car sending a text message.
I was actually yelling that she wanted me to go pick up my daughter from school. Blah blah blah. She's busy supposedly. So I was thinking about jumping on StreamYard on my phone.
All right, let's push the record button because in case there's smoke out of Daniel's workshop here in a second. A little mushroom cloud of smoke coming out of the back of his restaurant.
Wife's gonna come running out. What the fuck? Are y'all ready? I'm scared. Oh God, nothing happened.
Is your emergency stop out?
Yeah, you got to push, turn out the emergency stop. The red button on the side.
The eject button.
Turn it.
Yeah,
turn it. Ah, gotcha. Oh God, now it's out.
And did the light come on in the front? There you
go.
So now install XCS and you're ready to go.
Oh my God.
It's doing stuff.
It's moving. Oh my God. Sorry. That's really cool. I'm super stoked. I'm going to be all over y'all's channels.
Yeah, you've got 17 minutes to cut something out.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we end at the bottom of the hour.
Y'all want me to use it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
They watched the whole entire live, right? They're like, we want it now.
Yeah, don't quit now. You don't need that you don't need that pipe. You're only going to cut a little circle.
Okay.
Your table saw probably makes more smoke.
Yeah, probably. You're not wrong.
Unless you've got an easy way to vent it right now.
No, I don't. Okay. So I got the honeycomb in there. I'm going to turn off this compute. Well, I'm going to keep it on.
I don't
so
think
I go
a
to
33-watt Sculpt Fun is ghetto. It's not in the box necessarily, but
yeah, it makes my illegal look. I actually like the illegal. It's just, once I heard S-Tool was willing to work with my requests, I was like, well, shit.
Why do we have Rick on another channel here?
It's
Rick's
because I told you
channel.
I'm gonna have to jump to go pick up my daughter from school.
Oh.
So I'm gonna switch from this to the car. Finish the last 10 minutes. So my wife starts screaming and yelling because you didn't hear that conversation. I muted it.
So what's it called?
That That sounds like it could have been fun.
We might have got
XCS.
more comments.
When I built my studio, I put super soundproofing on the door, so my wife could be yelling at me outside. I can't hear her.
Okay, I think I went to the wrong site.
xtool.com.
Oh,
Hey,
I thought it was
Steve.
XCS.
Steve, if I jump in on my phone, can you take care of the comments from the
Yeah,
share the
bro.
comments?
We got you, bro.
I'm now
All right, I'm gonna
distracted
jump on the
watching
phone.
Daniel though.
Can you actually see me? Here, let me move my camera setup so y'all can actually see what the hell I'm doing, huh? Instead of looking at a green screen. The green screen, boys.
Godzilla?
Huh?
Yeah, it gets Godzilla in the background there.
Oh, do I?
What was it?
No, I don't have Godzilla in the background. I got a beach in the background. Well,
You need to put Godzilla in it.
it could be. About as racy as I'll get is maybe the Paris skyline or something, but I guess I could find Tokyo. At least that's closer to Godzilla.
Continue as Daniel. Confirm.
What's that blue light on the ceiling, Rick?
Okay, so
You got it running yet?
I don't know, man.
You'll have to plug a USB cable into your laptop too, initially at least.
Gotcha. So
The
software.
laser does have Wi-Fi though, so once you get it configured, you can put it anywhere.
Gotcha. So X-Tool Creative Space. That's what I want to download.
Yep.
Should I should probably just go ahead and hook it up, huh?
Yeah. Why not? What's
Why
the worst that could happen?
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh yeah, that means it's connected to your laser.
Oh, okay. That thing was loud.
Yeah. What are you, Gary? What are you cutting that you had to replace your laser your lens a couple of times?
I have never had to replace a lens.
No, neither have I. I have on my CO2 laser. I've replaced a lens. There you go. Daniel's going to jump out of his own skin. It'd be Viking skin all over the floor.
Okay, so what's happening?
There you go.
We're moving a little slow, that's all. Wow, we're moving really slow.
Oh, I thought Daniel's camera had frozen.
I think we're good. I hit download. Whoa.
Quarter-inch plywood.
I cut 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch plywood all the time. Both on the D1s and on my other ones, and I've never had a lens problem.
Yeah, it's mostly all I ever cut.
Are you using air assist with it? Because if you're not, you're going to pollute your lens.
Yeah, once the lens is dirty, it can start absorbing the beam coming out. Yep, CO2. Oops, where's the CO2 lenses? You do replace those on a regular basis.
Yeah, I've done that once on my CO2. But the only thing I cut with my CO2 is acrylic.
Yeah, my CO2 is my workhorse.
Yeah, I haven't really used my CO2 that much, to be honest with you. I had so many problems when it first got it. I just
There you go, the Geek Squad laser unboxing. So I read today that Geek Squad laid off a whole bunch of people because they replaced them with an AI interface.
No, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Okay. I see where I'm at now. So I need to go to Windows.
But you can't even call Best Buy anymore. It goes to a call center.
Yeah. I never go to Best Buy anymore.
Yeah, but I haven't been to Walmart. I haven't been anywhere in a long time. Besides work.
Yeah, you can use air
Like,
assist also.
we do the-
They're saying you should add air assist.
Hey.
One from the X-Tool is not that good.
Oh, there he is with the tube again.
Yeah.
Come on, old computer. This is from like 1998.
Is it color?
No.
Well,
Windows
maybe,
3.1.
well, you're running Windows 3.1 on there, or there's a DOS.
I'm running Windows version 3.9.
DOS. There you go. I actually have on my shelf back here, I have a copy of Windows 3.1, I think, still in the shrink wrap. It's a,
That's awesome.
I don't know, someday it might be a collector's item. It just looked kind of cool there. So
On
Hey,
3.5-inch floppy.
Floppy Joe.
it is. It's on. No, it's on
floppy
5
Joe.
1/4 inch floppies.
Oh, that's really getting old school.
Yeah, that's where you got to keep your magnets away from. Don't bring your magnets near your floppy disk.
150 watt.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
All right,
the energy density of a CO2 laser, especially a 150 watt, is pretty high. So
3 seconds.
you need good lenses, good optics. Uh-oh, somebody's slandering my Beanie Baby comment again. Oh yeah, there you go. Windows 3. I think it's 3.1. Oh no, it's even older. It is Windows 386.
Oh wow.
Look at that. Look, that's what Windows used to look like.
Oh, that's the precursor to 3.1.
Yep.
No, where'd it go?
Actually, it's the precursor to Windows 2.
Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes, right?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Oh God, what happened? Steve's OnlyFans is on here.
It made a change. Yeah, I've got a cross licensing deal with Expo. Oh, this is
Y'all, I feel all giddy inside. Like, what?
Well, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Solar powered 3D printer. Because I've got a couple of them running in the background there, but they're definitely not solar powered.
It must be powered by sand. Like you take desert sand and turn it into glass. Is that the deal?
What are you making there, Roger?
They are laser mounts. The one on the green ones are for a sculpt fun, and the orange ones are for a Jacoda.
Do you make any jigs?
Oh no. Can y'all hear me still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can y'all hear me good though?
Yeah, you sound fine.
You sound a little rough, but you always do. So that's
You do low blows tonight.
It's that Viking grumble, growl.
My little button went red on my mic.
Did you guys say that he had to get his kids? I was going to get my daughter. I went upstairs and it turns out my wife already left, which means she'll be mad.
Did she pack
3
things
weeks.
when she left?
Yeah, she'll be mad for the next 3 weeks.
Finish.
Is there a group page we can post on? I could put something on my website if you wanted.
I got a Facebook group they can post to.
Yeah, well, yeah, we could use Facebook. Be part of the 6 billion person crowd.
Shit, we got a good little group growing on Facebook.
I'm pretty terrible at social media.
I'm the same way. Conrad runs it for me, so that tells you
what I
anything.
need. I need to outsource it to some guy in Florida.
Right? I pay him good money though.
She'll be next. She'll be back before next week live. Yeah, she'll be back with a vengeance.
Okay. Oh boy, we got action.
Should be holding your head on The live will be delayed tonight.
Start.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You can't always win sometimes.
Okay.
I realized you can never win.
New project. Oh, this thing's fancy now.
Did you install version 2, XCS2? I think that's all they have out there now.
I don't know what I did. I did whatever you told me to do.
Yeah.
Switch
Either
or
one will
connect
work.
your device here. What?
You got your laser plugged in.
Right? Let's go
Did
to
it
next.
see it?
I think
It should say it found an S1.
The driver required for your device is missing.
Oh, you might have to install. There's a
CH341 driver.
That thing, yes.
Oh,
You might have to install that. There's a USB driver.
Did your laser come with a little flash drive?
No, Xtool, I don't think has one.
This one?
No, that's probably the other security
That's
key.
the other plug there. Some lasers come with a flash drive that has a CH341 driver on it. Otherwise, you have to download that. I'm surprised XCS doesn't have that function to install it.
Yeah, I can't remember. I've installed it so many times with previous lasers that.
Can I use the one that came with the Inigo?
No.
What?
Each driver is different.
Yeah, I have no driver. Great.
You might go to their website and download them.
Well, and then with 4 minutes left, we're out of time. You failed.
Oh man. Dang.
Wah, wah.
I tried, man.
So we didn't use our handy dandy audio sound yet.
So how do I do this S drive? Please connect the device.
You can also try and plug in the USB cable and plug it back in. It may see it then.
Thank you.
I mean, it's beeping, so it knows it's there.
Yeah, the laser
got
seeing
that.
the computer. The computer's not seeing the laser.
Right.
There you go. Nalbo wants to see everyone's that we're still.
So hit install.
Yeah.
Changes to computer, yes?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Next. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit.
Come on, we got 2 minutes. I got to make sure this is working before we drop.
Install failed. What?
Whoa.
Oh, that's not good. Bruh. Oh, hey, I got it. What was that? A new firmware version? No, I ain't messing with you today. Shit. X2. Yep, got it. Okay, I'm connected. Device is connected. So what do I do now?
Got
Train
it.
me? Cool. I don't know what to do next.
Well, guys, we
Whoa.
saw him doing the unboxing officially on one of our lives and get it up and running. So it's not too complicated, right? He didn't even read the directions. You can open a book. It was more common sense installation. So that said something. We had a few helping hands though with the guys from the group, but I was thinking about purchasing one to wonder if it's how complicated or how how hard it's put together. Yourself literally live.
Rick, something's happening to your audio there.
Mine?
I gotta set my distance.
We got 1 minute.
Damn it. I'm trying. I want to fire this thing up so bad.
You just got to fiddle with it. Kind of like this.
Ah. Damn you. Ah, plywood. How do I find my distance?
Make sure you put that underneath the head where that little probe sticks down so the probe can touch it.
I got
And you
you.
won't, you'll have to close the lid to make it work.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Why won't it let me frame?
You have something in there to frame?
Yeah?
I know.
Oh. I didn't put my thing on there.
Oh, you didn't put the probe on. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta have that on there. That's a little thing that goes on with a magnet. Goes on the right side with the laser head.
Boom.
Yep.
I did set the distance.
Is she alive?
Reset it. There we go.
It'll set its distance, then it'll go over to the right and it'll reset the probe.
I don't think...
That's normal.
Okay. I just set it. Processing exceptions may occur. Process on base plate. Damn it, we were so close to making.
Well, did you set your material?
Uh-huh.
And you got like some kind of shape in there for it to cut or engrave?
Yeah. But why did... Now my depth is set like way up here.
Yeah, the head will raise way up. That's normal.
Ah, here we go.
We're working.
I don't know, man. Maybe if I bring y'all with me over here.
My camera must be getting hot or something.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to see that. How do I turn my camera?
All I see is a hairy guy.
What's wrong? What's it saying?
So I got my hello right here.
Yeah.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah. So yeah, over on the right hand side, zoom into the form on the right hand side a little if you can.
Turn your flash off on the phone.
It's not a flash, it's a light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't need the light. I'm looking for...
It's not a light.
So unselect the text you have there. Just so that, just click on the background. Now look at it. Okay, see that little... No, go down a little. There, see the distance thing? There's a little target button over on the right-hand side of it.
Yeah.
You gotta click on that.
You gotta click that first. This is XCS1. Yeah, it'll do a bunch of... Yeah, it'll do its thing.
Okay.
Now, did it fill in that line with a number? Like 13 point something?
8.29?
Yep, good enough. Now you should be able to frame.
Ah, frame it.
So you'll have to go over and push the button on the front of the laser. It'll be blue or something now. Yeah, there you go. Now, just let it go. Just do a... Well, what are your power settings for you? You got a score, though. You got it set to score, so you should be okay.
Okay, we're going to start.
Yeah, damn the torpedoes. Full speed ahead. So you hit the start button, and then you can go over and push. Oh, what are those things?
Oh, it's telling you the button sequence you should be pressing.
Select an area marking mode. Move the laser module to the
Just
target.
pick you got like multi-focus on or something. Pick the rectangle. It's probably going to want you to move the laser. Did you hit frame? Or
Yeah,
focus? Oh.
framing.
Oh, okay. You got multi-point focus on. So grab your laser head and move it down and to the right a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Good enough.
Okay.
And then you should be able to hit the next button or whatever's on the screen there.
Ah. It did it again. Done.
Don't bother framing. Just push start. Because you got like multi-point focus set up or something. What is this? How come you got screens showing up that I've never seen before?
Oh, I haven't seen that one either. Is a button on the front of the laser flashing?
No.
Oh.
Can you not just push start? Or is it bringing up that screen? Yes, indeed. That's the X2 interface.
That's it. Rick fired for laser. You got to see something. You got me in suspense. You got to close the lid, right? It won't work with the lid open.
So it looks like the focus mode you're in right now is the one you use for contoured focusing, where you got some weird shape that's not flat. But I don't know how you got into that mode. Oh, wait. Hang on. No. Go back. Cancel all that. Go back to the main screen and zoom in on it again. Right at the top. Does it say flat? No, down. Oh, there you go. See the thing that says no, up? Move your camera up a little bit. That line. Process on base plate. Pick flat. There's a thing there that says flat or something. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That should work. And it did put a value in there, yeah. Start, what does that say? No, don't start marking. That's why you're getting in there. There should be just a start button. You got multi-point focus on. I don't know how to get out of that.
I've never run into that.
Yeah, it's manual focus basically, but you need 2 points to focus. And that is not the normal mode of operation.
Unfortunately, I have to drop before I'm sleeping on the couch for the month.
Yeah.
I already had to
We'll have to wait. We'll have to let Daniel post a short video tomorrow.
So thank you all for joining us and for joining us live. Sorry we couldn't get Daniel's working. I'm sure that the guys will be able to give him a hand and get him up and running. But I gotta go.
Oh, it looks like it's working now. There you go.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's working.
There you go. We lost your sound now, but yeah. All right, we got it working. I'm going.
Okay, I got to go too. We'll see you all next Wednesday.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining us. Have your questions ready for us next week.
Take care.
See you then.